For the first time in a while, I've got some cruise news that left us at least feeling a little bit good for a change. In trying times, we should all be coming together. And that is just what two of the cruise industry's biggest competitors have just done. They're bringing together a panel of cross-disciplinary experts to help ensure the well-being of guests, crew, and the communities that ships visit. I'm Bill from cruisehabit.com. I'm definitely not one of those experts, but we'll talk about the panel, its significance, and more right now. So this will be a quick update because big news isn't always long news. Today, Royal Caribbean Cruises Limited and Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings announced that they have come together to assemble the Healthy Sail Panel, as they've called it. This is a group of 11 experts from public health, epidemiology, research, public policy, cruise line operations, and more. And they're looking to identify a science-backed plan for returning to service. It's not every day we see cooperation like this. These are two of the cruise industry's three biggest players. In total, I think they represent about 10 different cruise lines and carry millions of passengers every year. More than that, though, more than they're working together on this, they're actually going to open source the panel's findings. So this panel is going to come together, do a bunch of research to figure out how to make things safe to cruise again, what that looks like, and they're going to share this with any industry that will find it helpful or other companies that will find it helpful. So that could be other cruise lines, that could be airlines, or who knows what. This unprecedented disease requires us to develop unprecedented standards in health and safety, said Richard Fain, chairman and CEO of Royal Caribbean Group. However, I actually think it may have been Frank Del Rio, president and CEO of Norwegian Cruise Line Holding, that said it best. We compete for the vacationing consumer's business every day, but we never compete on health and safety standards. Now, the panel they brought together is co-chaired by former Utah Governor Mike Leavitt, who served as Secretary of Health and Human Services under President George W. Bush, and Dr. Scott Gottlieb, who is the former commissioner of the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Those are just a couple of those individuals' credentials, by the way. The panel also includes 9 other talented men and women, and I would encourage you to check out the article we have over on cruisehabit.com. It has the full press release, some additional information, quotes, and bios on these 11 people, because it's a genuinely impressive mix of accomplished people. Now, one of the reasons, if not the biggest reason, that this is a big deal is that there's been a lack of clear direction on how to handle the current crisis, at very least from the perspective of consumers, and as it applies to the cruise industry especially. Virgin Voyages and NCL and other cruise lines, they have indeed announced changes that they're making or changes they expect to make when cruising returns. And you can even check the link below for a video that we did all about NCL's Peace of Mind Health and Safety program. We talk about what that will probably actually look like in practice once sailing resumes. So check that out. But all the efforts to this point have been based on the basics of infection control, and the basics are important, and anything should always focus on basics. However, this panel can take the latest information that we have on the current crisis and work with the industry to apply it specifically and intelligently to the cruise industry's unique challenges. This also means looking at the specific crisis and not guessing on what it should mean for cruising based on what we know elsewhere, but making science-based decisions. Does this mean a quicker return? Well, not necessarily. In fact, depending on what the panel finds, what the recommendations are, it could mean that things take longer than we'd expect. We don't know. But as much as we look forward to getting back to sea and the industry looks forward to getting back to work, and everyone just wants to taste a little piece of normal and take cruise vacations, returning safely is a lot more important than returning quickly. We're really eager for that to happen. Again, do check the full press release from today, along with quotes, bios, and other information. It's over at cruisehabit.com or in the link below. And if you like this video, please click the thumbs up button. It would help us a lot. Also hit the subscribe button and click the little bell so that you're alerted when we post new videos. I look forward to talking ship with you all again real soon.
wash your hands, it's the right thing